Hello. Sorry I haven't been posting. I have been busy with school, but this is a story time, so guess let's get into it. Now this disclaimer, isn't severe, but also I live in a small town and this kind of stuff never happens. Closest I've ever been to a lockdown was when there was a bear outside. So yeah. Also, the drawing that you're seeing is actually in real time. I'm recording this. I'm not doing voiceover, which probably would have been a good idea, but whatever. Okay, let's get into the story. So it was the week, it was the last Monday of the year. So last week, everyone was just trying to get through it, as one does. And we have gym class outside typically for last week, and we were just hanging out, getting ready. And we hear a lockdown. It was quiet, but we heard it. And we just went out into the baseball field, and there was a little hut type thing that we just hang out there. But at this point we didn't really know what was going on, because it must have been we just thought it was a regular lockdown and not anything too bad, because like I said, it's never happened. So it was just and then it was just a drill. So we just get to the outing, and we a few minutes later we see a cop car. Now us seeing that kind of freaked us out, but luckily our gym teacher was super calm and said it was most likely just a drill thing, the other school near us does it and it's fine. So still no speculation of anything. Then it gets pretty dicey, I should say. After that, keep in mind the first one didn't have their lights on, so we were just singing, okay, it's not that bad. But then what happened was, one after the other, cop cars kept showing up, and another kid, who I'm not gonna name because it's his privacy, said every time there was a cop car, that he would call it out, and it did not help the situation. Some of them had their lights on, some didn't, so we were getting a little bit worried. At this point, we were just trying to hold on. And then we get to, there's two of them. There's two little hut type things near it. So we're in the one closer to the soccer field. And then it was trying to think. So we just decided, let's go behind the one farther away just to calm everyone down and hopefully try to just de-escalate the situation. Well, it wasn't de-escalate the situation, but to calm everyone down and help us feel safer. So we get there, and then we end up going, we just hang out there, and I was really starting to freak out, because I hadn't, none of us had ever been in a situation like this before, and it was pretty scary, actually. Now, it wasn't a code red, that's for sure, but it was still scary. We got a And while we were just waiting there, I was terrified, I guess, to say. I mean, I don't know what it looked like, but I knew I was shaking. And, my friend told me that he saw my face and how I looked, and he said my face didn't look okay. Like, I think he had never seen me like that before, and it was kind of freaking him out. And no one really saw me because they were focused on another girl who was freaking out, and everyone was trying to calm her. And not that I'm saying that she shouldn't have been calm, but it would have been nice to have somebody. But we just, after that, our gym teacher called to see if we could go in since we couldn't hear the speaker. We were way too far out. And then, so, principal gave us the okay. We went inside. We were still we were sheltered in place. We could just hang out, do our normal stuff, but we were not allowed to leave the room that we were in, which was the gym. So we just played dodgeball for a little bit. Then when we were finally let out, we could go to our classroom, but after that we weren't allowed to go really outside until we weren't allowed to go outside the next couple days. But luckily the last day we were able to have our field day, and it was awesome. But I kind of feel bad. I don't know what to say here. Oh, after the entire thing de-escalated, got in, principal went into every classroom, see how we were doing, and she came to ours. She knew that we were the ones that happened to be outside, so she ended up telling us that he had a car, but he did not have any weapons, which was definitely a good thing. Car, no weapons, which was amazing, and the guy that was doing it was not okay, was not mentally okay, and he was trying to break in, which is why they went on lockdown. He wasn't actually in the school. We probably would have not stayed around the school. We probably would have had to evacuate. But the principal said that he did have a car. They did not examine the car or anything like that, and so we don't know what was in his car. It could have been just nothing, or trash and stuff like that, but it could have been a weapon. Glad we never got to find out. And literally all the teachers around said that was the first time they had ever been on lockdown, besides from when there was a bear outside, and it was a lot to handle, but now it's okay. I hope I never have to experience that again, because it would be the worst. I'm sorry for not posting. If you want another story time, I can give you one if you guys like this, but I probably won't, considering I haven't posted in 20 years, but it's okay. But yeah, if I do another story time, I'll probably be working on this or another edit, but I have to see how you guys like my story time, if I'm gonna finish this on my own or with you guys. It really depends. But yeah. Goodbye.